Salutations? No, no. Hey guys? No. Hola? No. I'll think of something later. Hello. So my name is Colton Kraus, if you couldn't tell by the name that's on my YouTube channel. My name's Colton Kraus. And so a lot of my friends are like making YouTube videos and vlogs and stuff, and I was like, why not? Let's try it and see what comes out of it. I'm not expecting much, but you know, it's fun, I guess. Like, why not? But I don't know what exactly I'm going to be putting on this channel. Like, there's already some videos of like performances and stuff, and I'm not much for like really vlogging, I guess. Like, I try to use Snapchat, but sometimes it's just like, why? What's the point? So yeah, so maybe I'll put like tutorials for like theater, or like clips of my shows, or clips of me performing, maybe singing. I don't know, but we'll find out. But for right now, this is what we have for today. We have a video of me talking about myself. Also, the camera isn't very good. It's very low quality, but so am I. I worked on that joke for a long time. It didn't go out well, but we're keeping it. So today, I am just going to be reading off a bunch of questions that I found, so you guys can kind of get to know me and know what kind of person I am. So let's get started. So first off, I'm on a website called conversationstartersworld.com, and the heading says 200 questions to get to know someone. Not going to answer all of them, because who wants to watch me talk about my boring life for 200 questions? Not I, said the fly. But yeah. So it's separated into like 3 parts. Like, the questions get more and more personal every single time. So I'll just do a few from each section, because why not? If you can hear that sound, that's my dog. He's small, but I love him. Okay, first question. What's your favorite piece of clothing that you've owned or own? So, I have this friend named Sarah. She's actually serving an LDS mission in like the Fort Collins area in Colorado. And like, she's been my best friend for like 2 years, and I love her. And I was voted most extra and like, what are they called? Superlatories? Something like that. Like best eyes, best smile, most likely to become, yeah, those kind of things. Like, I was voted most extra in my school, okay? And like, cause I'm a really extra person, okay? And I think but yeah, so she sent me this hat for Christmas, and it says extra on it, okay? I am an extra human being, so you can bet that I'm going to be wearing this hat an extra amount of times. I've worn it almost like every other day since she's given it to me, like since she sent it to me. I love this hat. It's my life. It basically says my name on it. Next question. How often do you play sports? I do theater. Next question. What fictional place would you most like to go? Australia? I don't know. Sure, Australia, that seems good. Okay, next question. What skill would you like to master? Being likable and funny. Is that a skill? Because if it is, I don't have it. Next question. What's your favorite drink? Juice. I don't care if it's straight lemon juice, if it's apple juice, orange juice. Yes, I love juice. Like, I really don't like drinking pop because I've already, I'm a big person. I'm a big boy. Yeah, boy! But yeah, like, why waste all those calories that I need not to consume and all those sugars I need not to consume on drinks. Like if I go any place and they only have soda and not like lemonade or something, I'll just get water. I don't drink soda that much unless it's like a root beer float. But ice cream. But yeah, so I love juice. Like juice is my life. Yeah. Next question. What songs have you completely memorized? So I think I've already mentioned this, but I love theater. I'm a theater geek, nerd, activist, whatever you want to call it. I love theater. I love musical theater. I love singing, dancing, the whole big shabam. If I'm taking a shower, like I will have to go through a whole soundtrack of Broadway musicals. Like whether it's Heathers the musical, Matilda the musical, Mean Girls the musical, Shrek the musical, Newsies, whatever it is, you can bet your buttons that I'm going through the whole soundtrack before I step out of the shower. If I have to freeze in the shower, I'm going to freeze. I don't care if the water gets cold, I'm finishing the whole frickin' soundtrack. Yeah. Next question. What takes up too much of your time? Theater.
I'm just a Broadway baby.
What are small things that make your day better? My friends. Like just, even if a stranger just smiles at me, like that makes my whole day better. Like I'm not a very talkative person. Like I don't make a lot of friends easily unless I'm like going through a weird day. Like sometimes I can just meet someone for the first time and be like, be my friend. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but usually I am very antisocial. So for someone to just like smile at me or say hi, that can like make my whole day go better because I'm like, I'm doing something good. Okay, next question. What shows are you into? So currently I like watching Riverdale, The Flash, Supernatural, and this cool show called Manifest. It's relatively new. It's on, I think, ABC? Probably. It's on ABC, and it's about these people who like, they are coming back from Jamaica or something, I don't know. They're on a plane, and then their plane experiences turbulence, and like, when they come back, it's been 5 years. Like, to them, it's only been a few hours, but for everyone else in the world, they have been missing for 5 years. It's a really cool show. Go check it out if you want. And then, guilty pleasure. I really loved Pretty Little Liars. Like, I loved Pretty Little Liars. Just so much drama, and I loved it. I loved it. Okay, moving on. Okay, so now we're moving down to like the more personal questions. So let's see what those have to say. Who inspires you to be better? So I talked about her a few seconds ago. Sarah, one of my best friends, and like, I've never met someone who's, I don't know, she's just amazing, honestly. Like, I don't know, it's hard to talk about because I miss her a lot, but Sarah's a very humble person, and I aspire to be like that. Like, she is a person who, like, if she wants something, she's gonna go for it. And not like, what's her name, Demi in The Bachelor? Not like, if I want something, I'm gonna get it.
When I want something, I'm going after it.
Not that kind of person, but she will genuinely find the best way to get it. Like, if she's gonna screw someone over by getting what she wants, she's not gonna do it, or she'll find another way. She'll find something else that works. And that's something that I, like, want to aspire to be like. Like, I screw people over a lot, and I feel really bad and guilty, but it's true. And, like, Sarah, if she screw someone over, it's totally accidental. Like, she's honestly one of the most humble and nicest people I've ever met. And I aspire to be like that. Next question. Who is / was your weirdest friend? So I have this friend, not going to name his name because the story I'm about to tell is pretty embarrassing. But I hang out with him a lot. I've only known him for about a year, but he's honestly one of my best friends. So I was picking him up one time so we could hang out, and he had just gotten done with wrestling practice. And he took a shower and like his clothes stink, okay? He needed some extra socks and a pair of underwear. Now he's like pretty skinny, okay? And like, I'm pretty large. We all know, we can see, I can see, we all have eyes. Yeah. And everyone compared to me is pretty small, okay? So then I bring him this stuff. He puts on my sushi socks, okay? They didn't smell like sushi, I swear. They had sushi prints. They were cool socks like that the guys wear, that the masculine guys, that they wear, okay? So I give him a pair of underwear, and I already know it's going to be too big, but little did I know how big they were going to be. Long story short, by the end of the night, he ended up ripping my underwear in half out of his pants. I don't know how it happened, I don't know why it happened, but it did. He just ripped them off, okay? I was down one pair of underwear, and I hope he's watching this right now, because I love you to death, but what the heck, dude? Like, okay, you owe me some underwear. Next question. What's something that you are self-conscious about? So I live in Utah, okay? And lots of people in Utah are white, Caucasian. I am not. And I don't know, if people just come up and ask me about it and say, hey, do you think it's weird that you're black, very white community? Like, I'll probably say no. But honestly, sometimes I can feel a little uncomfortable because I'm already, like, I'm large. That's what we'll say. I'm a bigger person, so that already makes me feel, like, out of place. But then, like, looking different than everyone else, that also can make me feel very uncomfortable at times. I think that's why I don't really like being in a crowd. Because, sure, I love theater, I love performing, but I only love being the center of attention on stage. If it's in a real life situation, I don't like it. So being someone that can like draw attention, I don't like that. Yeah. Next question. What were some of the biggest turning points of your life? So I was adopted, I was adopted from before I came out of the womb. My birth mother couldn't take care of me, so she put me up for adoption, sorry. And sure, that didn't affect like all my choices in life, because I was just a baby, but that definitely, I could imagine my life being a lot different if I still lived in Chicago. Living in Chicago is probably a lot different than living in a small town in Utah. Not probably, it is. So, something else, I moved a few years ago, not very far, like 6 blocks away from my old house, but I had a totally different neighborhood, I met new friends, I lost some of my old ones, but it still, really impacted me, sure, it impacted me in some bad ways, but also helped me feel more, loved with the people I started to hang around with instead. Doing theater was another big thing. I always loved singing and dancing, but I didn't really consider myself a theater geek until later. Around 10th grade, my friend, he got me to try out for the elite theater company at my school. And I honestly didn't think I was going to make it at first. I ended up doing it, and I loved almost every single second of it. It was really fun, and I think that changed me a lot. Some ways were good, some ways were bad, but I wouldn't, like, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't stop myself from joining the company. Another bigger thing, this is actually just recently, one of my friends passed away. That was rough, and that like put some big impact on my life. I'm not going to get into that in this right now, but it really, like, it was kind of, he passed away from suicide. So it was like, it made a big impact on the way I look at life and the way I value my friends and how I value my life. So yeah, I think that's about it. There's probably some more stuff, but those were some big 3 things. Okay, so now we're at the very personal questions to get to know someone. Oh, my phone just died. I read through a few of them, so I'm just going to, yeah, I'll just try and say the ones I remember. So one of them was like, oh, shiz. Like, what gives your life meaning? So, when I grew up, I want to be a theater teacher. I've been teaching theater to like younger kids for like 3 or 4 years now, and it's been fun. Like, I love all my kids I teach. I love seeing them at Walmart and be like, hey, I taught you, and like they come up and give me hugs. Like, that's so fun. But like, I know from personal experience, as like being someone who's been doing theater, like all of my teachers and my friends and peers that I've met through theater, they all in like some way or another have made an impact on my life. Whether it's been for the good or the bad, like they've made an impact. And like, especially the teachers, they've always like been able to like, I don't want to say they molded me, but in a way, I guess kind of. Like, they've helped me become the person I am today. And like, they have helped make my life better and help me see a different way of like looking at the world. And just imagining having that kind of power and being able to like change someone's life for the better through theater, through something that I love, and to find these common interests with like just a kid that his or her life may not be good at home, but having them come to school, having them be in your class, and showing them that they can just be in a different world for like an hour, 2 hours, and be whoever they want to be. Like, it can change their lives. And being able to change someone's life through theater, something that I love, like, that's amazing to me. And like, I've directed a few shows, and being able to help those kids like have fun and just escape the outside world for a few hours, like, I love that. So this is my dog Rocky. He's really old and I love him. He's cute. He's real cute. He's real old though. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. Don't know if I'm gonna do more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you want me to make more, then go ahead and tell me and I'll probably do it. I don't have anything better to do. My life's pretty boring. But sure, maybe this is something that I could get into doing. We'll find out. Hope you liked the video. I'll maybe see you next week. See ya.